We've got a nice little bike review here to show you the evolution of the kids' bikes right now. So let's go through what we got in the collection. Now you saw the first video where we had the 50 Mini, the 50 Senior, and the 65. Now we're on to the big bikes as the kids are now 10 and almost 14 years old. So here we have, this is the GasGas 65. This is a 2021, I believe, or 2022 MC65. This has the small wheels. This is what the only size of 65 comes in. And this thing is pretty much a KTM and Reds close. We actually did a comparison, showed you the difference between the two on another video. So the thing has been working very well. Great step up from the minis and well more fun to work on without the hassle of what the 50s are. Now, when you take a look at the 65, you can see in comparison next to it, the 85. This is a 2020 KTM 85 SX, and this has the 17-14 wheels on here. That means that the front is 17 inch and the rear is 14 inch. Compare that to the 65, which is 14 and 12. What is the difference between the 85 and the 65? Well, pretty much you got 20 more cc's of engine, the bigger wheels, and overall the bike is slightly bigger. Both these still have the cool WP shocks. We've got the adjustable rebound, adjustable compression, high and low speed, and same here, adjustable compression, high and low speed, and adjustable rebound down there. The 65, we actually have a recluse clutch on it. Good for learning, good for trails. Overall, recommend it? Maybe yes, no, it depends on the type of riding your kid's doing. And then we jump up to the 85 GasGas. The 85 GasGas with the 1916 setup. So 16 inch rear, 19 inch front. This is pretty much, you are almost ready for big bike status. And this is the same engine as the KTM here. This is also, again, the 85. Big difference, besides the color red between the KTM and the GasGas, is the wheel size. This is your 13-year-old, your 12-year-old, someone who can definitely sit on this bike without having trouble reaching the ground. I mean, there is no difference when you compare these things side by side. That is a 2022 model, but everything is pretty much identical. You've got some little bit differences because this is an older 2020. You got billet hubs. This looks like a gross steel hub. Both have the cool calipers. These are not Brembos like on the big bike. This has wave rotor, that has a wave rotor. We also have the WP shock on both, independent compression and rebound. And other than that, pretty much everything is exactly the same between the two 85s. All three of these bikes, the two 85s and the 65, are all air forks. So you have the air pressure adjustment down right there. You've got the rebound up here, and you have compression down there at the bottom. There's a little plug, take it off, and that's how you set it there. You can see here, same thing, air rebound, air rebound. Now, when you get into the kids growing up and you got to get a big bike, here we go. We've got the KTM 125. This is a 2023. This is electric start. This is, you still have to mix the gas. You do 41 here, 42-1, just like the 85s, 40-1, 41. The 65, we run a 60-1 mixture, but this is a 2023 KTM 125. So you got about 40 more cc's than what the 85 is. Almost super mini. You know, super minis I think are a 110 or 105 is what they built those up to. Yeah, this thing is a beast. This is a full-size bike, so the same thing that you'll see adults riding. Big difference in this thing, it has the Brembo calipers. Obviously billet hubs. This is a 19-inch rear wheel. That's a 21-inch front wheel, just again like the big bikes have. These do use a linkage suspension instead of the direct connect on the swing arm like the trail bikes. You can see we've got the adjustable rebound down here, and of course the compression adjustment there. So you got the high speed and low speed. They're clickers instead of using a wrench, which is much nicer. Also on the 125, we have map switching. We've got one for pretty much just full race, send it on the track, and we got one for much softer dirt like sand and other stuff. So it changes the mapping that you're running on this ECU, because again, these aren't even normal bikes anymore. This is almost like driving a car. These things are way impressive for what they are. The front shock, you do have an air fork as well. So you've got the valve right there, and then you've got the compression up top instead of rebound. So I believe the rebound might be on the fork bottom, just like these have the compression down there. Another cool thing I noticed on the 125, these right here, these are some aero fins to help with cooling. I mean, this is car stuff right here. Regular fenders have always been nice and smooth. This has a way that it's directing air. I'm pretty sure that's what they were trying to do. They're directing air to the radiators when you're riding to improve the cooling of the engine. Obviously, these things get hot when you are on it hardcore. See electronic throttle body. Man, this thing is just, it is a machine. I got a chance to ride it. It is really, really fun, but you do have to be in a whole different riding mentality with gearing on these. So there it is. That is the current kid collection of bikes: 65, 85, 85, 125. And when you reach that 125, parents, that is the last bike you'll ever buy your kid, because that is all he needs. When he's ready to go to a 250, get a job. All right, glad you guys keep watching the channel and all the stuff the kid's been doing. We're gonna have some great racing coming up here in the next few weeks, plus the 2024 season. We're gonna be doing some more racing that you guys can watch, and we'll try and keep those vlogs going. All right, thanks. See you guys.